Welcome back, friends.
Nice hound, brother. More agreeable than most of your company. A few hundred of you, and we'd have taken Lothering. Or had a good shot.
Oh, he's a noble beast.
That's a good dog.
Noble beast. And a good dog. Alright. We've been putting it off long enough. We all know what time it is. We all know what fucking time it is. Oh, man. As I recall, I don't think it matters who you bring in this first one, because you can change it later. So for now, let's bring Fenris and Anders. Yeah.
You've been wasting my time, Varric. It stops now.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the Kunari.
Well, there was that business with the mage, but the champion stopped that from turning into a bigger mess than it already was.
And yet we had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Haine? What happened with Talis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Talis was to the champion, it seems like it angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Perhaps one still is.
Nicely non-specific. All right, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party. All because of Talis.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
This is normally when we're ambushed.
Why? It's not always an ambush.
That's comedic timing.
All right. Maybe sometimes it's an ambush.
And there he is. Today, you die, my friend.
Hello, Talis. Oh, that's my girl. Should I have too much fun with the grunts? Maybe.
Kill them! Kill all of them!
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, what indeed.
Oh no!
How did Eric die?
I'll deal with it!
Sloppy. You'd think the crows would be better at this. They've been doing it for ages.
Interesting entrance. You have some fine moves.
I do, don't I? My name is Talis, and I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Looking for the man who has an invitation to Chateau Haine, to be specific.
Oh, that's what Edge was on about. Don't you remember? You said your mother received some letter from an Orlesian duke.
That would have been for Lord and Lady Amel. They'd expect nobility.
That would be Duke Prosper de Montfort, member of the Orlesian aristocracy, and a man who hosts a fine salon. Or so I hear.
Let me guess. This isn't just a social call.
I need to relieve him of something he has no right to possess. And I can't do it alone.
You want to rob him?
Well, stealing from Orlesians is never wrong. Or so I've been told.
It's true.
There's always a catch. Nobody ever helps us unless there's a catch.
This isn't how I was planning to ask you this. I was picturing an introduction with less blood.
I imagine if we did this, it'd be together, wouldn't it?
That's the idea. Or did you have something else in mind?
I just think we should get to know one another.
I think I'd like that.
Hell
So
yeah.
tell me, what exactly is it you want to steal?
A jewel. The Duke thinks it's valuable, and it is. Just not in the way he believes. What's more, he shouldn't have it in the first place. He who wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim. Come with me to Chateau Haine. I'll explain everything on the way. If nothing else, you get fine wine and fancy company. But I hope you want more than that.
Oh, Talus, you know I do.
You trust this woman who just leapt off a rooftop into the middle of an ambush with the crows?
I didn't have anything to do with the ambush.
I wasn't asking if you did.
I'm pretty sure she's not a Templar, Anders.
Oh, man. Renzo, someone has to clean up what's left of Edge. The squirrely little dwarf made a mess when we questioned him, but we got what we needed. Hawk will be in the Hightown Market tonight. Be sure to deliver the best regards of Lord Friedrich's family. Lord Friedrich. Anyone else to loot? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's level everyone up really quickly. I'll go ahead and pause this. Okay, all done. Where were we? Oh, right. We were gonna go this way. Alright, so we have to bring Talus. She's a melee rogue. We need a tank. I usually bring Aveline. I'm tempted to bring Fenris. Because I always bring Aveline. But Aveline is objectively a better tank. Let's bring Aveline. We've got Hawk, who's a mage. So that's 2 melee, so we should bring a ranged. I'm thinking Varric or Anders. Let's go with Anders.
The jewel we're after is called the Heart of the Many.
Interesting name.
Interesting jewel. All I care about is getting it away from the Duke. Here's the problem. The heart is in a vault, behind who knows what kind of traps, protected by a private army of Orlesian chevaliers, all inside a fortress that was designed to be impregnable. And let's not forget, it's on the side of a mountain, in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by monsters.
What fun! Orlais.
And Justice, dears Prosper, when is this going to get started?
Presently. All right, everyone? You all know the tradition, yes? The first to find and slay a wyvern wins the honors of the evening. And bragging rights, of course. Good luck to you all.
Lovely day for a hunt, don't you agree? Very outdoorsy.
Ah, Master Hawk. Allow them through. They are my guests. Please excuse Cahir. A polite bodyguard is a contradiction in terms, or so I am told.
A chase-in? Here?
Oh yes, you are Ferelden, aren't you? You would know of his people.
I know of Darkspawn too, but I generally don't let them breathe on me.
No, he breathes on all the guests. Think of it as a rite of passage. And who is this lovely specimen?
You flatter me, Your Grace.
And I see you brought assistance, already armed and armored. Wonderful. I must say, your presence is a surprise. The Amels were friends of my mother's, But we haven't seen your family at a hunt for ages.
It's a favorite pastime of mine to find things and kill them, actually.
Really? Then you will fit right in. At any rate, I won't keep you from the hunt. Wouldn't want you to fall behind the others, yes?
The sooner we get to the celebration, the happier I'll be.
Oh, I quite agree. The festivities cannot come soon enough. Good luck to you, my lord. Remember, fortune favors the bold.
Oh, man. So here's a fun fact about me. I played the Dragon Age games backwards. I played Inquisition first, and then I played Dragon Age 2, and then I played Origins. So I had a pretty good grasp of the lore by the time I got around to Dragon Age 2. And I recognized, like, almost immediately all of the Kunari stuff that Talus was talking about. And I recognized, like, if you see the design on her armor, that is a very typical Kunari design. And I recognized the Heart of the Many. Ben Hasrath means Heart of the Many in Kunlot, if you didn't know. And if you do, now you do. So I had her pegged pretty much immediately. And I had to pretend to be surprised when the plot dropped.
You have come a long way to join our Duke, Sirrah. You'll pardon me for saying that you do not seem like a hunter. A word of caution since you are new to this. Wyverns spit venom. Their victims suffer terrible pain before they die.
Slow, agonizing death? This sounds less and less like a fun outing in the woods.
Well, the venom can be treated, though it is not simple to do so. A distillation of herbs, equal parts, drake vein, Andraste's mantle, and winterberry can counteract the poison. May the Maker's luck grace your hunt. Be safe, Sirrah.
I'm sure we won't need that information for anything. While we're thinking about it, let's level Talus up. She's got 7 ability points, and I really want to focus on this good shit. And then let's also... God, it's been a while. I don't remember. She protects her against some magical attacks. I don't remember what's good for Talus. It's been a minute. Yeah, let's go with this and that. Okay.
Stop making such a fuss.
Alright, let's go. Let's get this party started. We're 13 minutes into the episode. We haven't done anything cool yet.
These are the hunting grounds.
What are we supposed to do? Beat the bushes with sticks?
We just need to look for signs and be careful. We get this over with, we get into the keep.
And that's where the jewel is?
That's where the jewel is.
Now you're gonna have to bear with me. It has been a minute since I have played the Dragon Age 2 DLC. I do not remember the most efficient way through this. Although we are absolutely going to be hunting big game, if you know what I mean. Oh, hello there. Okay, hello. Okay, alright, this is getting a little excessive. Get my dog out here, huh? Oh, he's a good boy. You want to join us on a hunt, buddy?
That wasn't the target.
Do dragons and wyverns even mix? I don't think so.
So if we drop part of this in the right spot, we might lure a wyvern out to protect its territory?
Good thought. Do that.
Yeah, and remember, you gotta find a bunch of things that'll help you lure a wyvern, and the more you get, the more excessively hard the fight eventually gets. But Talus is apparently an adrenaline junkie, which is relatable. And Hawk wants to smooch her, so he's willing to try.
What was your father like?
You never could get a straight answer out of the man. Everything was a joke. People say I take after him.
You and Bethany were lucky. Most mages would kill to have what you had. At the Circle, any accidental babies are taken away before the mother even sees them.
And the Chantry says it's all about protecting families.
Hawk is quite salty about the Chantry. Oh, this place.
That altar is very old and creepy. I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah. Neither would I, honestly. I remember that fight. It's super hard.
A lot of blood. Would that be prey? Or from a wyvern itself?
I've heard they fight for dominance. Can't be gentle.
Maybe we can use some to draw out rivals. Added to what we have already, is it enough to draw one out of hiding?
I'd say so. A little one. Probably all we need. In the right spot, no doubt.
Here, boys.
Nicodemus and Sylvain? God.
Have you seen a pair of coursers? I've been calling and calling, but it is no use. Nicodemus should know better. But Sylvain never had an ounce of sense in his head.
Just so you're aware, I have no idea what you're talking about. But feel free to keep rambling.
Violent. I've lost my dogs, of course. They took off after a stag, and the Maker only knows where they've gotten to now. Please, you must help me find them.
If I see your dogs, I'll let you know.
May Andraste guide you. Nicodemus! Where are those eyes?
Alright. And that's where we just came from, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So let's head out this way.
Foolish hound. Get back here. I am told weavers roost in the trees. Perhaps if we shake them.
Waste of time.
Just ignore them.
Yes. Let them go around shaking trees. Aveline, why not? Uh-huh. And the feather.
I think this is from a Samir bird. The Tevinters hunt them. The feathers are supposed to have magical properties.
Ah.
Andraste's mantle.
Is that wyverns mating?
Could we mimic that?
No. Oh, the sound. Right, yes. I can try that.
Comedic timing. They got jokes in this X-Pack. Did you though?
Into the beast! After it!
Let's see. I don't remember if there's anything else in here. Yes, this thing. Drake Vein, and then it was Winterberry was the last one, and I think you get that in the next area. This area, maybe? Like I said, fam, it's been a minute since I have played this expansion.
There is something in there. A nest, perhaps.
Yeah, probably. Oh, these ugly little fuckers. fireball on that.
What in Andraste's name were those?
Ghasts. Cave creatures. They don't come out on the surface much, however.
Maybe they were out gathering hunters.
I'm sure we'll never see them again. Man, if I could just find the winterberry before this episode is over, that would make everything much easier. Is it over here? Oh, this is the guy with the quest with the bunch of a jigger, the creepy place.
So cold. Oh, blessed Andraste, thank you. I thought I'd die out here. I've been trapped here since last night.
I know I'm going to regret this, but why are you standing out here in your small clothes?
Ghasts were chasing me. I thought I could leave false trails. The truth told, I'm not looking for the Wyvern. I'm a scholar from Cumberland, researching an Avar cult that once lived here. They worship the Lady of the Skies to the exclusion of all other gods. I'm searching for their shrine.
I've seen something that might be the shrine you're looking for.
Then you have succeeded where I failed. Rumors say they were driven from their last refuge. They left a great treasure in the goddess's keeping. But the mountain has defeated me. Please, take my research and see if you can do anything with it. I will try to make it back to camp. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that one, because that is a hard fight. But I don't know. We'll see. Where the fuck is the winterberry? Is the winterberry in the next area? No, I'm asking like anyone can answer me. Leave a comment and tell the past self whether or not the winterberry is in this
It would be
area.
better to hunt these closer to farmland. There must be a plague on anyone with livestock.
The sooner we get the hunt over with, the sooner we'll be at the chateau to finish this.
She says like she doesn't totally want to kill a giant wyvern. I see you, bitch. I know you.
Just how long has this wyvern hunt been going on?
It's an annual tradition the Montfort began to keep the population down. They breed quickly.
And the Orlesian nobility is only too happy to help out.
It's a game. The Montforts are so close to the Empress, so anything that pleases them is worth pursuing. Plus, you should really try the Aquae Lucidius. You'll be seeing purple dragons in the sky for days.
I'd like to know who thought of making a drink from poison. Was it an accident?
People will drink anything.
That's true. Alright. So we will head into the next area, the next episode, and with any goddamn luck, we will find some winterberry.